Good afternoon, everyone. Today is your weekly test and syllabus you know very well. Geography chapter 4 agriculture from civics judiciary chapter 5 and from your history chapter 5 that is 1857 reward. So now dear student today we are going to start revision for your weekly test. So first we are taking from geography. So in this chapter we are going to start a revision of agriculture chapter. Agriculture is out of three economical activity. One is agriculture activity. Rest of two are industries or manufacturing, and another one is the service sector or tertiary sector. So there are three economical activity, primary sector. There are three economical sector, primary, secondary and tertiary. So in primary sector, before primary, that is only agriculture activity, forest to related, fishing activity, mining to related, basket making, all are related to the primary. Secondary, when we change one product into valuable product by help of manufacturing, that is known as the industry. Third one is the service sector. So now we are going to start revision of agriculture. So dear student, agriculture is important activity in our country, or it is most of 60 to 70% populations are engaged early time in agriculture sector. And how to we can reduce the burden from agriculture sector? In this chapter we revise or discuss types of agriculture. So agriculture is the process. It is the process when by using of land, by using of input or final is output. So agriculture is a art of science to cultivate the soil and crop, and there are different inputs are used like a machinery working inputs also used. In after help of the inputs, their process till ripen crop, later on output will be crop. Physical inputs also used. Agriculture are classified into different category. One is the subsistence farming, another one known as the commercial farming. Subsistence farming and commercial farming. Subsistence farming are classified into two categories. Classified into two categories: intensive and primitive. Intensive and primitive agriculture or subsistence farming. Intensive subsistence farming, it means when we use simple tools for agriculture and most of crops are grown such we which may be consumed by the family members, that is known as the intensive farming, and another one is known as the shifting. So just a wait here, later on we'll continue, just a wait. So now dear we are going to discuss about the subsistence farming. And subsistence farming are classified into two categories: intensive farming and primitive farming. Intensive farming cultivated in such area where the land is limited, populations are high, densely populated area, or burden on the land to produce surplus production to produce the make to increase the production. That will be pressure on the land. So in that they use the simple tools. Family engaged family members may be busy with the cultivation. So this is known as the intensive farming. Intensive farming cultivated in Asia, southern part of Asia, India, or like in such countries. Primitive subsistence farming are two types. One is the nomadic, another one is the shifting. Shifting cultivation and nomadic. Shifting cultivation, according to name, it is where we shift in shifting cultivation, where it cultivated, where the land is easily available and less populations are living in that area, like a mountain area, forest area, such eastern side of our country, Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Nagaland, such states. So where land is easily available, so they cut the forest and use particular land for to grow the crop. When they feel that after 2 or 3 years fertility may be decreased, so they left the such place or use another one. So that is the shifting pattern is going on. After 2 or 5 years, such shifting is going on. That is known as the shifting cultivation. First they use the first land, later on they will use for 4 or 5 years to recover the fertility. Later on use another one land, they cut the forest and or maybe sometimes they fire or use the fire for the forest or destroy the plant. So this agriculture is also known as the slash and burn agriculture. This agriculture is also known by the different name like a milpa also. This agriculture is also known by the like a shifting cultivation, slash and burn agriculture, milpa cultivations. These are the known by the different including the area wise. And so this is known as the shifting cultivation. Another one is the nomadic. Nomadic means the many times what happens they rear the cattle and they move from the one place to another in search of pasture or water. Such community is known as the nomadic चरवा. जिसको चरवा बोला जाता है. Such community is known as the nomadic. So these are the classification of subsistence farming. If you any doubt, you may be asked. Later on, we will start the commercial. Now, continue the commercial agriculture, commercial farming. So, commercial farming, they cultivate in such area where populations are less and lot of resources are available for such cultivation done in modern or developed nations. Commercial farming done at the large area or for commercial purpose only. For commercial like a banana, tea, coffee, cotton. These are the commercial crop or this cultivated wheat also commercial crop for a commercial purpose. Later on we discuss about the Indian and USA farming system in this chapter. So India farming system and USA farming system. So India farm size is 1 or 2 acre average, or in USA, America, it is the 200 acres approximately. So on the basis of that, they use modern technology. There are a lot of sources of capital or investment. Main difference between two examples is given. One from India, another from USA. Or in that, we use the simple tools to cultivate the land. We use the such crop which may be consumed by family members or rest of surplus may be sell into the inside the market. In USA, such cultivation before starting the cultivation, they send the soil sample to the lab. Later on, lab will be test that soil sample. Later on, it will be decided which crop should be grow or what are the means there is the absence of nutrition inside the soil. Later on, after that information when they collect, they start the sowing by using of the modern technology. They also use the camera, they also use the aeroplane to spray the pesticide. This is the main difference between the Indian or USA agriculture system. It mostly depends on the basis of population because our country is the vast populated nation and USA is less populated compared than us. That's why land resources is easily available or large size farm are available inside the USA. So this is the main division of chapter agriculture. Another one chapter we are going to discuss which will be part of weekly text, that is the judiciary. Judiciary means what? Judiciary means when we feel or any dispute between citizen to citizen, dispute between the state citizen, dispute between the two state, or dispute between the state and central government. So such dispute may be solved by the judiciary. First work of judiciary. Second one, work of the judiciary to implement the laws. What are laws made by the parliament, it will be implemented by the judiciary. Third one is the constitutional remedies, or sometimes maybe it is duty of the judiciary to constitutional remedies, or maybe sometimes when the judiciary maybe feels if they will make the such law maybe violated the constitution or maybe against any community, so such law may be reformed, may be rechanged by the judiciary. So in this chapter there is the judiciary system. What are the duties of judiciary? Revise it, and later on three levels of judiciary inside our country. One is the Supreme Court located in Delhi, New Delhi. Another one is the High Court located in which state? But seven eastern states have only one High Court, that is Guwahati, Assam. Seven eastern states. Two are Punjab and Haryana state have one common court, that is in Chandigarh. And later on local court, there are two branches, criminal and civil cases inside judiciary. Civil related to property, asset to related cases. Another one related to crime, criminal cases. Judiciary, how to be appointed a judge, what are the duties of judge? Judge is appointed by the President of India. After appointment, it is nearly impossible to remove from our seat. And after appointment of a judge, we can remove only through one if we pass the such memorandum inside Parliament and Rajya Sabha, and it will be followed by the two-third majority. In such condition, we can dismiss the judge of High Court and Supreme Court whom appointed by the President. But till now in Indian history, it never happens. Next chapter from history, that is 1857 revolt. 1857 revolts. In this chapter, we will discuss why this revolt was started, what are the main causes. Revolt was started because earlier chapter we studied peasants were not satisfied with the Britishers because due to the high revenue collection, Britishers impose or make the different laws for a peasants like a permanent settlement, Munro system, Rohitwadi settlement. They want to collect taxes from the Indian farmer, but they are unable to pay. Sometimes their land may be recaptured by the Britishers. Sometimes they may be tortured by the Jamidars. So peasants were not satisfied with the Britishers. Another one, tribal, chapter 4, we have deleted this time, but chapter 4, tribal. Tribe people were not happy with the Britishers because the Britishers have made the law, forest law. Through this, tribal people can't enter inside the forest. They can't collect the such raw material which maybe needs for their daily life, like a wood or such forest material. Britishers have divided the forest into different categories. If any nomadics or any such person who want to enter inside the such forest, so such person may be entered through the permit or validity, and charges were mentioned on the permit. So after that, what validity given, he or she can stay for 2 or 3 days, whatever validity mentioned on the permit. Through this, they were not satisfied. Tribal's power may be dismissed by the British. They have changed their leaders. According to tribal, that was the views of tribal. nature are made by natural, or no one person has a power to control on forest, on rivers, on water, such conditions or such period where they were free, enjoy their life inside forest, hunting, gathering, such period is known as the golden period for them. So they were not satisfied. Current issues related to this chapter, that was the soldier, and soldier were not satisfied with the Britishers because many times they were sent to the cross the oceans or maybe in one of in foreign countries or other countries for a war like in Burma. So when they feel Indian soldiers came when they maybe cross the ocean or visit foreign nation, their culture may be destroyed, they may be polluted. That's why they started the 1857 revolt. And how to British control it, a complete story is given in chapter 8. So now please prepare yourself for a weekly test, and your question will be based on the MCQ patterns, and try to attempt all questions. All questions are compulsory because there is no such negative marking for this exam. And please mention your name along with your class and section. Either then we face the difficulties when you are unable to fill up the such entries, that is compulsory. You are unable to correct or check your copies. So dear student, best of luck for exam, and from Tuesday onwards or Monday onwards, we will start the new chapter. Thanks. Have a good day.
Thank